So, today it's time to get out of Leh. The cities are super empty here today. There's nothing going on with after the protests yesterday. Still, the streets are closed, and yeah, there was a military truck driving through with like a speaker on the back telling everyone to stay inside. Yeah, so that's basically how it's going here, and me, Niels and Stefan are deciding to leave Leh to go somewhere else. Sadly, the route we planned through the Himalayas is not possible. However, we will go for another road. We still need to figure some stuff out because some roads are closed. In general, the mood here is really down because the protest yesterday was pretty wild. 4 people died and over 70 people are injured, and everything is completely closed off, so that's not so nice. Yeah, I think it's good to get going. But before that, we needed to take care of some motorcycle maintenance because we've been negating the chains and they really badly needed to be serviced on all the bikes. My fuel tank is full, so we will get out of here. That our gas tanks were full was a huge luck because the whole city was on lockdown, so also the gas stations were closed. And on our way out we came across this military checkpoint. And honestly, for a second I was a bit worried. However, they let us through. And having to change our plans because of it, it was just so wonderful to ride through this high altitude desert, and seeing all the desert mountains was just so special and so wonderful, and it was such a enormous and just magnificent view. The views weren't just amazing, but also the riding, with the road turning into a gravel road, making the Himalayan 450 prove its worth. It was just so wonderful riding this path right next to the river through this canyon. We realized that Stefan wasn't behind us anymore, so Niels turned around to check on him while I waited because Vickers was still in front. So we just pulled over here on this road because we lost Stefan, and Niels went to look for Stefan. But I gotta say, now making it out of the bit tense situation in Leh, this is the biggest reward you could get. Like, we got the nicest motorbike roads that I've, I think, ever ridden in my life. It is so nice. I mean, just have a look at the background here. Isn't that just impressive? That is just lovely. I'm really enjoying it, and hope everything is fine with Stefan. I think it will 100% be. He most likely just took a wrong turn. Niels is looking for Stefan. You think we maybe should just all go back? Huh? Niels told me to wait here because we didn't have contact to you. Should we just go and look for them? Everyone alright?
Not gonna get any help today.
What is the issue?
Flat tire.
Ah, we can fix that.
Ja, mit der Luftkompressor und mit dem Mund aufpusten.
can see here on the thread pattern, Stefan just suffered a flat tire that we now will have to fix. I mean, if it's a flat tire, we have this stuff here, we don't have the air pump, then we need to drive back to the last stop and get one. From whatever civilization is either next or we've driven through last.
There's none.
None. I made sure again that we really didn't have an air pump from the repair kit of the motorcycle rental place. And also took everything out so that in case a car or a trucker comes by, we can fix everything quickly and also bridge the language gap. Hopefully fixing the tires soon. We have the majority of stuff here to do that. Only problem is we forgot to bring a pump. So Vickers will now go to the next town and see what he can do. And happy that it's only a flat tire and nothing worse.
We might find someone only 26 kilometers from here.
26?
26 is Nemo from here.
26 kilometers is honestly not that bad considering that we're in the middle of the Himalayas in the border area between India and China. Like it easily could have been 3 digits and I used the time to reinstall my mirrors. While Niels and Vickers were gone on their way to the next town, I tried stopping cars and I was lucky after 50 minutes. Sadly they couldn't help us, and what didn't help, we didn't have any phone service. About an hour later another car stopped and I still hoped for an air pump or maybe a tire repair spray. With it getting dark at this rate our chances didn't look really good, but also not bad. And when we saw a pickup on the horizon there was a chance to not have to leave the bike here overnight. Also, even if the next village doesn't have a repair shop, there's going to be some kind of possibility to potentially get air into a tire. Luckily the driver of the pickup was willing to help us and we lifted the bike into the truck, which was its own kind of challenge at 3,700 meters. So guys, I need to hurry up a bit because Stefan and this guy took off now and I have 0 service, so I'm completely alone now. And also I don't want to leave Stefan alone and him both don't have service, but it's better if we stick together. That's really important because if Niels and Vickers are not on this road anymore, we're not going to find them again until we find internet or service somewhere. So let's catch up with the truck. Hey!
Okay, park in the side.
Yeah, okay. So I found my way back to the rest of the group. Stefan continued that way with the trucker to see if they can get a pump at the next gas station. Just for info, the gas stations are still closed because of the protest yesterday and because no one is allowed to open. Yeah, we're now here next to this little house that we're going to check out and ask if we can maybe sleep there because it's going to get dark soon and we're in the middle of nowhere because we lost quite some time with the tire. We continued our way into the next village to see if we maybe still can get something fixed today. So we arrived at the tire shop knowing it's going to be closed because of the lockdown, but it's going to be for a few days, so we tried reaching the owner, but we didn't. So we left the motorcycle close by to come back tomorrow. So I'm now still saving data in this guest house and I just had some old monk for the first time, the local spirit that they have here, and I'm quite tired. And in a way, everything is going a bit wild in India. A lot of stuff isn't working, not in the country itself, but like on this trip per se. My Tascam broke, that's why I'm here now doing the audio recording with my headphones. And today with the tire, yeah, I hope that we will be able to find an air compressor to work with, because I think tomorrow still everything will be closed because of the protest. Yeah, that's a bit tough to figure out at the moment. Also, I don't know if I will edit this in or not. we got some news from the protest, and apparently we already suspected that from the sounds that we heard during the protest while we hid in the hotel. But what we heard sounded like gunfire, and apparently it was. And the 4 people that died and the over 70 to 120 people that got injured mostly got shot, which is rough. Yeah, anyways, the views that we saw today were really, really gorgeous, and it was some of the best riding on the trip. It was really short-lived because then we had the flat tire, but I hope that we can continue tomorrow, and definitely check out the next episode to see if we manage to fix this issue, and like and comment and hype the video, and see you guys in the next one.